a 30-10 defeat in the end, and the phrase "bad day at the office" was made for days like today, wasn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, we give too much away in the first half, and you've got to give credit where credit's due. Newcastle ran harder, they tackled harder, and the kicking game was better. And when you do the basics right, then 9 times out of 10 you win the game, and that's what Newcastle did for a player.
Perhaps fair to say that game was lost in the first half because we only conceded 1 try in the second half, and the defence seemed to improve a bit, but the heads had dropped by then.
Yeah, definitely they did. I asked for improvement in the second half, and we got the defended better. But then when we got the ball in the right areas of the field, we didn't do enough with it. We spilled it early and didn't come up with the right options really in the second half. We didn't have much field position, and when you've not got a lot of field position, when you do get it, it's important you do something with it, and we just didn't. And so yeah, I have no complaints in regards to Newcastle winning the game. I thought they deserved it.
The kick-off was delayed, but it's the same for both teams.
Of course it is.
So you can't use that as an excuse.
I'll never use anything like that as an excuse. We weren't good enough in that period, really.
Newcastle weren't clinical, but they're another side that fight for the playoffs. So I suppose from your point of view, it's an important game for us if we want to be up there. It's one that we really need to be winning.
Yeah, it's a massive game for us, and it's you try and get a measure, don't you, when you're playing against the opposition of where you are, and obviously we're way out of that top 6 sort of spot at the moment, aren't we, with that sort of performance. Just chalk and cheese performance really. Real good performance last week away at Doncaster, and then we come home against Newcastle, and the team that's going off back of a bad result themselves at home against York, and they got an away win and got what they deserve. So a bit disappointing for me really, considering how well we played the week before.
Another tough test coming up next week, travelling to Workington to find form themselves, but you need to start turning around, don't you, and pick up points as well.
Massively we do need to pick up points, and I think one thing I was disappointed about today was our lacking urgency and enthusiasm, and just little things like that, that sort of make you stand up and think, oh well, we're up for it today. And we just lacked a little bit of that, which was a bit disappointing really, considering the week before. But it's an area we need to address, and it's an area we need to address quick, especially as we're going to Workington, who are sort of riding high themselves.
Just touching on Workington as well, they've brought a few big names into the side, so they'll be wanting to sort of prove their worth, won't they, and prove it's been money well spent.
I'm sure they've got Bailey up there, haven't they, and is it 3 more here as well, so they don't get any bigger than that really, do you, in the game of rugby league. So yeah, they're obviously, they're making their intent, aren't they, and what they want to do this year, which is promotion. You're not spending money like that if you're not serious about getting promoted and about being near the top of the league. So yeah, we've just got to rally around as a group now and lick our wounds and have a look at it on Tuesday, put it to bed, train hard, and look forward to the Workington fixture, which will be another tough contest.
At the end of the day, you've only been here 3 weeks, so you can't expect things to happen overnight, can you? And it will take time for your ways to sort of work in with the squad and fitness levels perhaps to pick up a bit as well. So.
Yeah, massively. We've got lots of areas to work on, and one of them we just touched on is the fitness level. Massively, we need to start getting fitter, but you have to be careful with that because you don't want doing mini pre-season in a season, do you? So obviously because of fatigue on the players, but no, it's an area we need to address. We need to address 1 or 2 other areas as well, which I'm sure we will. And yeah, I have only been here 3 weeks, but I did expect a little bit more urgency and energy than what our players came up with today. But I'm sure it's there. I know it's there, and it's just getting out of him. And sometimes that happens, and sometimes it works in your favour. Later on down the season, the next week we might pick ourselves back up and think, well, we need to sort ourselves out really. And I'm disappointed, but they picked up in the second half like I asked them to, and I can't ask for any more than that really.
Cheers.
No worries.